Hi, my name is Jamie Schmotzer. I'm an instructor with the Old World Alliance. And recently I had a conversation with Jamie Burleigh. In fact, he was in my basement, and he was sort of admiring some of my first aid kits. And I thought today I would go over my boo-boo kit. But I also want to give a shout out to David Pearson, aka ReallyBigMonkey1. He did a video recently that I'm going to link down below in the description box about the four, I don't remember if it was 4 or 5 H's, and one of them had to do with hydration. And I'm going to show you what's in my boo-boo kit, and I think you'll understand why I mentioned Dave's video on the 4 or 5 H's. So let's get into this. First of all, this is a EDC pouch from Campcraft Outdoors, Jason Hunt's company. It's got a belt loop here. It's got a loop up top that you can attach to a necklace or whatever to make it a, something that you put up there. But basically inside of here, I've got 2 vials with different over-the-counter, Tylenol, Aleve, Pepto, stuff like that. And I also have in here throat soothers by St. Clair's. I'll put a link in the description of those. They're really awesome. It's an herbal. If you've got a dry throat and you need to moisten it, it works really good. In here, Altoid style tin, I've got used a -33 sock to hold these little vials of essential oils, roller balls. And there's other videos that go over all that. I've got a Benadryl. I've got some Band-Aids down there. But what I really want to focus on right now is this right here, okay? This is an awesome thing. It's made by a company called Trace Minerals. This is their Electrolytes Stamina Power Pack. And if you can read that, it's got 1,200 milligrams of vitamin C plus a whole host of other vitamins and minerals. And let me tell you, this stuff is amazing, because one of the things Dave Pearson, ReallyBigMonkey1, was talking about in his video is that it's not hydration. It's not just about water, right? If you just take H2O, okay, H2O, I would consider to be dead water. Okay, it's just the elements hydrogen and oxygen, okay, which your body does need that. But a living water, so to speak, has minerals in it. It's got more stuff than just hydrogen and oxygen, okay? And what your body needs to function, your whole body is an electrical system, okay? And in order for this electrical system to work properly, it needs what's called electrolytes. Many salts, for example, okay, you need in your body in order for it to function properly. And so there's 2 things that we want to be really careful about. One is when you sweat a lot, what happens? Ever have sweat drip off of your eyebrow into your eye and it stings? Why is that? Salt. Ever have it run down and you get a little taste of your sweat and it tastes salty? It's salt. You take off your shirt after you've been sweating all day and there's those white marks on your shirt. What is that? Salt. It's minerals coming out. Well, in order for your electrical system to work properly, it not only needs the hydrogen and oxygen, it needs the electrolytes. And so to me, this is absolutely huge, okay? Now, in the spring and the fall, I do seasonal work outside in the heat, and let me tell you, there are days where I will take 2 or 3 of these things because I'm sweating so profusely that I need to I'm dehydrated and I need water. But the more water, the more dead water, the more pure H2O you drink, the more you're flushing the salts out of your system. And so you need to replace them, and that's what this comes in. And so in my first aid kit, or my boo-boo kit I should say, not only do I have all these other things, but the main focus in this video are the electrolytes. These are so important. Now there's a whole bunch of different brands. Actually, a friend of mine who's here at the campground this weekend turned me on to these, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago. And I've been sold. I mean, I've tried all kind of brands. This is my absolute favorite. The acai flavor, acai berry, that, like, I don't really care so much about the flavor, but what it does for me is noticeable. These things are awesome. And so, David Pearson, my contribution to your discussion about the 4 or 5 sorry, I don't remember how many there were, about hydration, are these electrolyte packets right here. I'm going to have a link below if you're interested. I buy them in a box of like 30 or something of them, and I think they're worth every single penny. So check these out, and I'll see you next time.